the Lakers. James, outside. Unable to get that one. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. Well, the length and lateral quickness of Kevin Durant, it's what makes him an impactful player on both ends of the court.
And what I love about him, BA, is that Durant can defend in the paint and on the perimeter equally as well. He also has great timing when challenging shots. And lately, he has received more credit for his defense, but you feel like he still slipped on just a little bit.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Davis gets double teamed. Durant with a steal.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Counted from distance.
Durant's pull-up is quick and smooth. And virtually unguardable. So agile he is for a 7-footer.
They get the rebound.
It's
and
crazy
Davis slams it home.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out. Hey, guys standing around spectating. You gotta get in there and get tough.
That's the shooter. The three. The shot's good on the assist by James.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed. Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
James double team. Oh, denied by Durant.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
And the Nets tack on two more.
Already finding the spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
James goes in. Uses the glass on the layup.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered him.
Outside Durant. And here's Harden. He takes it in. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Well, you think about James Harden, and he's been fantastic throughout his career, but particularly the last 3 years. And I think he's been a bit of a polarizing figure in the league because of his style of play.
Fuck me, bro.
His slide,
I ain't trying to do that.
blowing fouls and getting the benefit of the doubt on calls. You know, many have been rather outspoken and even on occasion mean-spirited with their criticism.
Here's Davis. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Clark, you're talking about the ISO-heavy style. Some would say it hurts team chemistry.
Well, you know, it's funny, back in the day, going way back in the day, not so much victory off of big men isolating in the post. For some reason, doing it on the perimeter is viewed a little differently. I think part of it is that it's a lot of dribbling, people standing around, and for some, the purists in the game, that can be a little distasteful.
Out to Schroeder. Takes the three.
He's still
Goes
good.
up again. And Harden with the block.
Encouraging whenever Harden blocks a shot. He defends with tenacity and intensity.
I'm so disappointed in my team.
Capable of this.
He turns the offensive board into a free slam. He was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
don't always get to see some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality.
Oh my God. And
Got
one.
his nose right in the middle of things and made a
How
play.
about
The Lakers trail. And finished off
should've just
by
stolen it.
Davis.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
It's Durant with the drive. And it's slammed in by Durant. And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Caruso misses. Outside Harden. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, when you think James Harden, you're thinking buckets, and a lot of them. Buckets and free throws and threes. This guy has led the league in scoring the last 3 years running, and he harkens you back to the likes of Michael Jordan and Wilt Chamberlain in terms of his point production.
Down low. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Kuzma, left side. Off target from the wing. The Nets with the lead.
Oh!
Durant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I deserve that.
That's 2 fouls in this quarter. A third would be a problem.
That was my fault. Nigga slipped.
15 seconds left
Now
to
when
the
the
first.
racing use face.
To the wing, right side.
Cool.
Launches it. Kuzma.
I
That's
like
good.
cool. Wait, who? Wow, what type of
Superb at
lineup
finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence. And he's got great threes, too.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Yeah, this has been a fairly close game to the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys? Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
LeBron James is an inspiration for an entire generation of players. He's still dominating. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, quote, "The way he's moving and playing, it's insane. But he's LeBron James. He's different. He's an alien. You expect it from him." Guys, a ton of respect for the King all around the league.
No question about that, Allie. Thanks. Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. The rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And it's Green missing. They've been behind for a few minutes now.
And I think that's about to change.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Pass to Kuzma. 11 feet out. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. All right, Grant, there are plenty of great ISO players in the league. Who tops that list for you?
BA, there's some incredible players in isolation in this league. Obviously, Kevin Durant, back from injury. Donovan Mitchell and Jamal Murray have emerged. But the guy for me is none other than the beard, James Harden. Just incredible in isolation. He's so difficult to defend one-on-one. And he's the type of player that you need to be able to go get you a basket in a close game. James Harden, the best in isolation.
Schroeder with it. There's the drive. Gets Now 2 of 4.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
James goes in. Blocked!
Irving bringing a little more intensity to the defensive end there, using his speed to get ahead of that shot.
Harden's shot is good.
You know, Kyrie Irving clearly entering what should be the prime of his career. He's taking more of a scorer approach with the Nets. I think he's got the skill set to be a dominant lead guard, perhaps in the mold of a James Harden, Devin Booker type, with his own flair and flavor, of course.
James can't get it to go.
And, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Nice shot by Harden.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down. Yeah, the lead has changed hands, it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long in exchange. Back and forth we go.
This season, Irving shooting more times than he has ever in his career.
You know, we have to.
Oh my God! In and out.
Hits injuries. Kyrie had to step into taking more shots. I think he's still deadly from outside, and even with the increased volume,
That's tough.
he's one of the more efficient, high-scoring guards you'll see, and clearly, perhaps the best layup maker in the game right now from the guard position.
Outside Irving. Pass to Jordan. The kick to Durant. 6 to shoot. The reverse. Schroeder with a rebound. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Harris on the wing. Irving for 3.
Why are we so fucking cold?
Lakers the other way. James with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Back to Davis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
And I'll tell you what, you can make a case he's the best player in the league. Davis is really the total package, both ends of the floor, and he continues to get better.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
You know, you look at Anthony Davis, you watch him play, and he just does so much good stuff on the floor.
God, Joe Harris, make a shot.
At the rim or on the perimeter, he really is the complete package.
Davis drawing the double team. On the arc. Matthews shot is good. Matthews got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Remarkable boy from Wesley Matthews. Looks like he's very comfortable shooting as soon as that ball hits his hand.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well. And I agree, I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of these timeouts.
Here's Caruso, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Davis, and it's rejected.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Davis down low. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect.
Anthony Davis is an 80% shooter. Why is he missing?
Attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of boot. Straight ahead, playing downhill and physical.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
They get it back. Outside for Davis.
Oh, good move. Oh my God, AD.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play.
AD.
The Lakers on top. They're up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Lakers in the lead. James outside. Oh, big time right there.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel, James. One of the greatest slam bunkers of all time.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Outside for Davis. Back to James. Nice move. And slam dunked by James.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Well, Kyrie Irving, the former top pick from that incredible basketball program at Duke University, he has grown as a player since he first came into the league. He has become much more on the shots. He knows when to pick his stuff under the court.
For the lead. And count them. 2 points and a chance for one more in the line.
For a great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving here. Finding his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the
And with the shot selection of Irving, the last few seasons have been his most efficient as a player.
It seems like Kyrie figured out what works best for him. He's matured as a player and knows how to make the most of his chances. This is him distilling the best parts of his offensive arsenal.
Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Boy, absolutely no foul.
How is that even possible?
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch. Give the ball a pass to the bucket. And the finish is going to be something in a post.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
It's James.
He did the same shit again.
Yeah, they call him the freight train, but LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
Here's Irving. Second shot opportunity. The 3. Here's Harris. And again, Brooklyn with the...
That's what happens when you leave LeBron to do everything.
Guys like Jordan, you can facilitate, but really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Kuzma, right side. Right side, Schroeder.
Okay.
It's James with the drive. It counts! And the foul! Don't pin that one on DeAndre Jordan. The grand restrictions on physical play can make it harder to defend guys nowadays. All right, tell our viewers some of the reasons why that's the case.
Well, BA, first of all, I think you have to go back to the 90s when the game was incredibly physical and the scoring was definitely down. The NBA made some rule changes in the early 2000s and took the physicality away from the game, which gave the advantage to the offensive player. Now, you couple that with as the game has grown, the skill level of the modern basketball player is through the roof. So now it is incredibly difficult on defense to try to guard some of the best players in the world if you can't use your body and be physical.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Griffin outside. Launches a three. Yes. And places system Harden. Griffin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
That's a great move right there. But really, you just expect those kind of plays from him now.
Yeah, that's
And
LeBron.
think about this, BA. You look at the pressure and hype surrounding LeBron James during his entire career. And he's lived up to it at every step of the way. One of the best, if not the best, since his rookie year until now.
Driving in. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
What the fuck just happened?
Now, here's James. He's got 19. Pass to Matthews. Now James, guarded by Durant. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Matthews. And again, no good by the Lakers. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Durant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
That free throw good from James.
There are only a handful of players who
I knew it.
the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Fame. That's where he's hitting to.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Nah, he ain't gonna make both. He ain't gonna make both.
And he drops it first.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
free throw's good for Durant.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Now James.
Missing at the line can be contagious. Unfortunately for them, it's been a season-long issue.
So it's Brooklyn now. From deep.
Oh, wow! How about that from long range?
Logo Kyrie.
Exciting game, plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's the Nets. They lead by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Lakers trail. It's James on the wing. Double team on James. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with a 3-second ball. Brooklyn with the ball. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Good on the bucket.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved
That was beautiful.
efficiency on the offense.
That was so
Yeah,
beautiful.
they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it can probably for them handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Making the most of that possession, unwilling to give up on the play.
Irving goes in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Nets lead by 9.
Well, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Here's Drummond, and the jam by Drummond.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive.
That's all I waited for.
Just hard working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder. He flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
On the attack, Schroeder. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Kyrie Irving. He
Oh,
misses
he
the
came
free
back
throw.
Gates now.
When last season, Grant, Schroeder really improved his poise. He took his time, and it paid off.
Yeah, B.A., it led to better shots and, of course, better accuracy. You can see the confidence his coach had in letting Schroeder do his thing. That's a player who earned his coach's trust.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you. The ability to score at all 3 levels.
And so they
Don't even
foul
think about doing that.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. To the middle. Back to Davis. Over Irving. That one's wide left. The 3, Durant.
Oh my
The
God!
Lakers. And here's James.
I just knew he wasn't gonna go straight up.
Drummond inside. Deflected.
I just knew it. I was like, he want to play with LeBron too damn much.
On top Harden. And he's going for the oop here. And slammed up by Jordan.
Well, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
I wanted Kyrie to get the ball, but okay. Get Kyrie a little bit.
Grant, we've seen these players take a bigger stand and have a bigger voice now in helping shape public policy, and you yourself have been a part of that. Talk about what that's meant to you and the importance of making your voice heard.
NBA, it's been so important to me. I've tried to live my adult life, my public life.
That's the strategy you gonna use?
Power of my voice. And as I look to today's players, they have taken that and run with it. With the advent of technology and social media, players in all sports and from all over the world understand the power of the voice and are willing to use that to speak out on all types of social issues. We saw that last year with the NBA bubble in Orlando. It really speaks of how today's players have evolved into more than just an athlete.
And it is absolutely remarkable watching Harden draw contact. So effortless, so crafty, and so consistent in putting the defense in the box.
And he commits the intentional foul.
No free lanes to the basket.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
Pull it. Oh, yeah.
James outside. There's Davis with the three.
Excellent coverage.
Good shit. Good shit, y'all boys.
Positions due to his size,
Good
athleticism,
shit.
and length.
Good D. Hey, he still got the ball. Are you fucking serious? Good D.
Just couldn't take the lid off. They had the chances. Came up empty. Here's Shannon.
Game.
Yes. A nice assist from Harden. And the Nets lead by 14.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack on the three-point range.
Oh, it ain't no three.
They saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. Boy, you gotta love that assist by LeBron.
And here are the Nets now. Here's Harden. Three. Here's Harris. The Nets another three.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Nets.
That's game, man.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. How they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And Davis gets double team. Three, James. Driving to the basket.
That's your problem.
Oh, denied.
You wanna go to the rack all day. Learn how to create a damn shot.
That's the Harden. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Davis. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion.
He really wanna show it. If you happy, you know it. Stop your feet.
6 on the shot clock. Three. Rebound, the Lakers. And it's Davis penetrating. And Davis slams it home.
And I'll tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Harris on the wing. Over James. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. They have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy.
Harden, 22 and 10. Let's go. Are you serious? I didn't even know he had 10 assists. Kevin Durant, 22-8. Them boys was balling. Minus that last shot, Joe Harris was 3 for 5. That's what I'm talking about. Damn, Harden had a double-double, 7 for 13. 1 turnover. Niggas be playing like gods out here.